Welcome back to Let's Play DeathSpank, Thongs of Virtue. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're here in the scenic Dark Forest, where, we seem to be coming across ghouls and leprechauns and whatever that fucking thing is, and they all really, really want me dead. What does my lozenge wrapper have to say about all of this? You've survived tougher. You'd better fucking believe I have. To Dark Forest Lake, enjoy the cool and refreshing mineral waters of Dark Forest Lake. Bearalope? Oh god! It's a bear with antlers! Ah. Death! Death to you! Oh, I fucking kited him too far. It's World of Warcraft rules. If you drag them too far from the area where they're supposed to be, they'll just run back and get all their health back. Rest in peace, Bearalope. Let's check out the lake. I can see more of those guys in the... Oh, shite. Ow. You're not... Oh, it is resistant. God damn. Not immune, but resistant. Hey, one of these. I'll, get a new page on my notes. Grab my pen. And...
This lock has a mushroom, a cross, and a teardrop on it.
Mushroom. What was the second one?
This lock has a mushroom, a cross, and a teardrop on it.
A cross. Okay. Alrighty. Writing notes down. It's been a while. I think most famously, or most memorably, I did that in, Let's Play Doom 3 BFG Edition, because they were really, really fond of having audio logs where they mention the code to a lock in passing, but it's not actually, like, written down anywhere. So rather than having to listen to all these things over and over again, I just kept writing them down. Cabins. It's Rich Cabin! I remember you. Looks like this franchise isn't off to as good a start as the one in the Fantasy Kingdom.
Greetings, wealthy citizen. I am... Oh, it's Rich Cabin.
Hello, friend of the rich.
What can I do for you, citizen?
You see, I have an ongoing competition with my arch nemesis, Derek Oil. I was featured in this magazine as the richest man in the land. And now it's time to savor Derek Oil's jealousy. If you happen to stumble across the swine, give him this magazine for me.
Sure, I'll deliver your magazine, Rich Cabin.
Haha, if I could frame this moment, I would.
He appeared in the first game with his new startup, Rich Cabins, Cabins for the Rich, which are basically just building houses and then charging way, 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 way too much for them, which automatically makes them appealing to the rich. I seem to recall he had me do all kinds of unethical things in order to help his business. Rub it in. I have to deliver this copy of Magnate Magazine to Derek Oil to rub in the fact that Rich Cabin is the richest man in the land. Magnate Magazine. This month's feature, Servants. How wretched is too wretched. Can't drop that. What could the spelunker possibly want?
Greetings, Spelunker.
Please, enter the dangerous cave over there and retrieve a crystal sample for me.
Well, if you insist. So... Oh, fuck. Goddamn barrel opes. I feel like that was well spent. Those guys suck. Why is it freaking out? Oh, my legs. The Gloves of Conquest, you say? Melee, fire weapon, and a cavalry sword of carving. Do you think the cavalry sword of super carving will help? Or will count, rather? Oh. Huh. Specially padded for assaulting passive resistors. Oh, yeah. Every so often when I'm on that inventory screen, DeathSpank swings his arms out, and I kind of feel it looks like he's dabbing, but I'm pretty sure this game predates dabbing. Like, as a concept. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, wait. Nothing says, I've been in a cave, like a nice big crystal.
Greetings, Spelunker.
Do you have any crystal samples for me yet?
Indeed. A dark forest crystal.
Sweet! See you at the next cave.
I was going to make a ham joke, and then I remembered that's black forest, not dark forest. Huh, apparently I cannot walk through this pile of lumber. Whoa, what was that? I didn't notice that the buttons changed as soon as you target a person you can talk to, even if you're way far out of range. Huh? Alright, Hannah's house. I don't remember a Hannah, but that could just be a new character. Or it could be someone I don't remember. Oh, there is a... Hey, guys! Oh, criminate! Run! Health! Oh, I did it again. Would you fuck off? Alright, you ass. Here's a weird one. The controller vibrates when I'm in low health mode, but not in time with the heartbeat. Sanctuary ahead. No, really, it is just over there. Confirmed. There we go. Claim this place in the name of France.
The lost and found is empty.
That guy's got a spring in his step. Fuck me, I got a lot of corn dogs. Just making sure that's all in one stack.
Greetings, locksmith. I need you to forge me a new key.
You'll have to give me the key I already gave you first.
I agree. It's important to recycle.
All right.
He sounds so hesitant
What
when he
does
says
the
that.
lock look like?
It needs to have a...
Well, you see, it's a metal mechanism, and it prevents a thing from opening. That's what the lock looks like, you incredible dumbass. But here's what it has printed on it.
mushroom and cross and teardrop.
Oh, this should do the trick.
Greetings, potion person. I'm looking to buy some potions.
Checks out. So as I am only 2 levels off from this stuff, so fine. That is not what I meant to put there. Holy shit. Can I not just have another thing popping up? Hey, whatever. It'll be fine. Okay, first things first, go back and get that chest before I forget about it. And I have no beef against the leprechauns. You are bringing this on yourself. Perfect block. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, there you are. Outhouse of limited teleportation, orb of invulnerability. Outhouse of limited teleportation for the busy hero on the go. Someone made a magic artifact that teleports you to an outhouse. I'm not going to dwell on what might have inspired this incident. Somebody tells me I don't actually want to do any healing here. The Monk of Tourism.
This is the statue of Lucy the Charitable. Lucy was a goddess, so generous that she'd give anything she owned to anyone who asked. Food, clothes, widgets, you name it. She soon became known throughout her home village as the Mother of the Poor. Later on, however, word traveled about her superhuman generosity, and soon people from other villages began to travel to her home and ask for stuff. Of course, she could never say no. Eventually, the poor had taken so much from Lucy that she no longer had anything left to give. Hungry as they were, they began to eat her alive. Yes, even the bones. The poor then realized that without Lucy's generosity, they would have to either learn to fend for themselves or starve to death. Naturally, they starved to death.
This is a terrible story.
This is the Lucy...
Okay, you can skip it, it turns out. I just wasn't pushing the right button. It's B, not A. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, it's my fault, so I'll just go do the thing, and it will be fine. Beam as far away as I can go. Maybe the chicken won't want me dead. You know, fingers crossed. I also can't help but notice that Lucy appears to be a goat with the head of a man. Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of monks of tourism. Oh, yeah! Right. Just find medical supplies and bring them to the... medical supplies. Everything you need from leeches to magnetic resonance machinery. Oh, there's an MRI in this backpack, apparently. Mercy, that was the one. Yeah, medical supplies for the town medic.
This is the statue of Albert the Powerful. Albert's superhuman strength was a much sought-after commodity to humans. Whenever something heavy required lifting, a boulder, a tree, a house, even a mountain, Albert would do so without question. One day, a group of villagers decided to ask Albert for a special favor. They were cold, so they wished for him to move the earth closer to the sun. Naturally, Albert obliged. As it turned out, the earth was heavier than anything Albert had lifted before.
Stands to reason.
And this made him immediately collapse of exhaustion and die. Hence, from this day forward, humans had no choice but to live with their physical weaknesses.
I'm noticing a theme.
This is the statue of Walter the Clairvoyant. Walter always knew exactly what was going to happen to every man, woman, and child. Who they would marry, when they would die, and how they would spend their mundane lives. So, the villagers came to him, inquired about such things, and left with greater peace of mind. That is, until they began to hear things they did not want to hear. Stories of bloodshed, adultery, and the end of friendships. Failing to realize that such things would have happened regardless of Walter's predictions, the villagers gathered an angry mob late one evening and lynched poor Walter to death. Walter, of course, knew this was going to happen and was therefore prepared. So he braced himself for the inevitable with a smile on his lips. The villagers, on the other hand, spent the rest of their lives shrouded in perpetual confusion.
Yeah, definitely a theme. Let me guess, you have a story about someone who was generous and helpful, and the people, took that for granted, and it ended horribly.
This is the statue of Beatrice the Attractive. Beatrice was the most beautiful of all the gods and goddesses, and every man and woman on earth reveled in her magnetic charm. To celebrate Beatrice's beauty, a group of villagers built a statue in her honor. For 9 years, they slaved away at it, using only the finest materials. Finally, it was time for the grand unveiling. As soon as the cover was removed, an unearthly wail sounded from the sky. Beatrice, as it turned out, was not pleased with her statue. The villagers had made her nose just a little bit crooked. Sure, it was only a tiny mistake, but it was enough of a mistake for Beatrice to keel over and die of shock, thus forcing humans to search for beauty elsewhere for the remainder of eternity.
See, where I thought that one was going was, she became despondent because the statue was more beautiful than she was, therefore shattering her powers. That's a spider. These are like goats and stuff, but that one's a sheep, I can see. That's a fucking spider body.
This is the statue of Susan the Melodious.
Are you sure?
Susan had the sweetest, most beautiful singing voice in existence. It was so beautiful that it made flowers bloom and birds twitter happily. And all the villagers loved it. That is, until a traveling rock and roll band came to the village and instilled in its inhabitants a desire for louder, harsher music. So, they built guitars and drums and made noise with them all the livelong day. Susan, in the meantime, found herself forced to sing louder and louder to compensate for the noise, until one day she lost her voice. When this happened, the flowers stopped blooming and the birds stopped twittering, and without her previous sense of purpose, Susan withered away and died. The villagers unfortunately didn't notice because they were too busy banging heads in the mosh pit.
That was the worst one yet. Okay, I just can't go here. Very well. For sure there'd be some medical supplies just there. Are there any more of these statues? Okay. Then before I head up those stairs and get into the sanctuary, I'm going to call it. Because the timer did go during that last story. So on that cheery note, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play DeathSpank, Thongs of Virtue, when we head further into the sanctuary and investigate this nun that everyone keeps mentioning. Later!